Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up with the Early Nerd Live. I'm your host, Steve, the Early Nerd. And as always, I'm talking quietly because if we wake up this is Early Nerd, then we're all in trouble. Today's video is titled, Oh, I Don't Know. I looked around on the internet this morning, for a good hour and a half maybe, trying to find something to talk about today, and I just couldn't. So this is going to be another one of those wing it days. Um, uh, we got together yesterday, my producer and a couple other friends, and we posted a new video, a short, or at least we tried to. We we figured it out, but it didn't go into the shorts category. We did figure out why, and that's okay. We'll fix that later. We sampled the Fireball that happened Sunday before last. I hope you guys enjoyed it if you watched it. Looks like it got quite a few views overnight. Thank you if you watched it. Appreciate it. If you haven't, check it out. It's real short. It's only I think like 11 seconds maybe or something like that. It's not very long. But go ahead and check it out and leave a like if you don't mind. Leave a comment if you don't mind. It helps me out on the algorithm. I'd appreciate it. Um, but we got together, like I said, last night, and we did some things. We discussed some things and everything else. And I'm kind of, I don't know, been thinking about whether or not I want to take the show in a different direction instead of just reading the news, which everyone can do. I mean, you can click on the articles yourself and read them instead of having me read them to you. I mean, if you like what I do here, let me know. Um, leave a comment. Tell me, hey, no, don't change nothing, or hey, you should change this, or hey, you should change that. Something. Tell me what I'm doing wrong here. Tell me what I'm doing right. You know, I'm an old man. Obviously, I mean, look at me. I can take criticism. You know, if if I'm doing something you like, let me know. And if I'm not, let me know. Um, so anyway, so when we got together last night, we discussed a number of topics. We discussed the possibility of me moving in a different direction of when doing the news and being more opinionated. And well, me personally, I don't want to do that. I don't like to be opinionated. We also talked about me possibly being a little bit more cheeky. Uh, I don't really think I'm a funny guy. Um, so I don't know. I mean, if y'all think I'm funny, let me know. How funny looking, maybe. Haha. That's fine too. But I don't know. I don't know. So, and a little bit of technical difficulty this morning as well. We, I am one of the people I had over last night was my technical advisor. Uh, he he owns a computer business here where I live. Ace Computer Service. Here you go. It was a free plug. If you're in my area locally, which is the coastal area of South Texas, and you need computers fixed, laptops, desktops, whatever, give Ace Computer Service a call, and they'll gladly fix you up with top-notch service and repair work. Um, Ace Computer Service has been my go-to for many years here in the town where I live. Um, for those of you that don't know, I live in the largest town right about central coastal Texas. Okay. If you bring up a map, you'll figure it out pretty quickly where I live. Now, so anyways, so he came over last night also as well because we were having problems getting my Bluetooth on this computer to work, and of course, being the computer whiz that he is, he was able to get it working for me, and I really appreciate it. So I told him last night I'd give him a shout out on my channel. So like I said, Ace Computer Service, check him out. Great service, great attitudes, great work. So, but he brought up the idea of delving into controversial topics and stuff like that. And I'm kind of like, I don't know about that. I don't like being controversial. Now, the reason I don't like being controversial is because I want to be able to appeal to everyone, which is another reason why I'm not being opinionated about things. I want to appeal to everyone. I want people to be able to come here and say, okay, yeah, I can come here, I can get my news, I can listen to a topic, and the person that is talking about it is not going to tell me how to think. And that's what I strive to not do. I encourage everyone to think for themselves. I encourage everyone to listen to every side of an argument and then formulate your own thought about something. And yes, I have my opinions about many things. My opinions may not necessarily jibe with yours. I happen to find agenda-driven entertainment and media to be something I don't enjoy. Agenda for agenda's sake is not something I deal with. I don't mess with that. But I have no problem with the content of the agenda. I just don't need the actual agenda itself being pushed on to me by my entertainment. And this is going to be one of the very few times that I'm going to be somewhat opinionated about a topic. It's like there's a lot of controversy about, well, let's say, The Little Mermaid. We'll pick that one because it's been a big deal throughout the media about Halle Bailey being cast as Ariel. Personally, I don't care. Okay. And the reason I don't care is because I'm not going to see the movie because I've always considered that for girls. I have seen the original cartoon repeatedly. I've seen part 2 repeatedly. I raised girls as a father, so I put up with a lot of girl television and a lot of girl movies and things like that. I've watched the Barbie movies. I've watched um, all of the female led Disney television. You know, back in the back in the 90s and the 2000s because of my children. Um, I probably have seen just about every single episode of Hannah Montana or iCarly at least once, you know, and and it was okay, you know, because as a dad, you do what you got to do, you know, to entertain your children, and if that's what they want to watch, well, you let them watch it. Um, you know, I was able to entertain myself, you know, throughout most of it. Uh, as far as iCarly goes, Spencer was my favorite character, and I loved watching him, you know, be funny. Jerry Trainer, in my opinion, was a great actor and did fantastic in that role. And as far as Hannah Montana went, well, you know, I liked Billy Ray Cyrus. I thought he was pretty cool. You know, I mean, I remember Achy Breaky Heart. Okay, really. I remember we had a radio station that was going out of business, and so they played "Achy Breaky Heart" over and over and over again for 3 days before they went off the air. And believe me, we all got sick of that song. But you know, I mean, what are you going to do? You know, so I'm going to ask y'all, you know, again, what do you think of my content? Please be honest. Please comment. Come on, you know, tell me. You know, I mean, I'm trying to do what y'all like, not necessarily what I like. Um, on my live shows, I I don't necessarily want to become internet famous, but I would like to be watched. You know, and so far I am being watched. My producer was looking at our analytics for the channel yesterday, and they're looking good. They're looking real good. Um, you know, I've got over 700 plus views. My watch time is around 6 to 8 minutes, which is really good. You know, it's about well, I mean, it's not necessarily that it's really good, but it is average. And you know, average is good. Average is real good in my opinion. You know, better than being below average. So let me know, please. Throw me likes if you like it. Throw me dislikes if you don't. I've got the dislike. I'll know. I'll see it. You know, comment what you think. I'd appreciate it. So I think that's about all I've got for today. We're uh, we're getting kind of long in the tooth again. We're up to about 15 minutes. I got a clock that I can see that tells me how long my video is. I've always tried to keep them at least, you know, relatively short because I know some of you out there have short attention spans, uh, which is fine. You know, I'm not disparaging that in any way, shape, or form. I know it happens. You know, I have a short attention span when it comes to some things. So I'll leave you to go back and or to go and begin your day. Uh, and as always, whether you're going to work or wherever it is you're going on this fine Tuesday morning, uh, you know, be safe, be careful out there, And always remember, Early Nerd loves y'all, regardless. Early Nerd loves y'all. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye now.